Well, getting you the latest update after CBI arrested 4 former Kingfisher officials, including former Kingfisher CFO A.K. Raghunathan and 4 IDBI officials in connection to the Vijay Mallya loan defaults case for Kingfisher Airlines. So, Vijay Mallya may have left the country a year ago, but the CBI continues with its investigation. There have been questions raised on the money and the loan that was approved by the IDBI to Kingfisher Airlines. The CFO was repeatedly questioned several months ago, and now Raghunathan has been arrested. So have been the officials of IDBI. We'll try and go across to Shavan to get you more details as the investigation progresses. Shavan, now on what final findings and charges have these people been arrested?
Well, Tanvi, earlier in the day, this was in a development which was related to Vijay Mallya. A team of CBI officials had raided the offices of UB Group, which is essentially facing the process of recovery of about 6,203 crore from banks related to the Kingfisher Airlines case. Now, these arrests were made after the raids at 11 places, including Mallya's residence, UB Towers in Bengaluru. It is important to note that A. Raghunathan, who was basically considered to be the right-hand man of Vijay Mallya, he too has been arrested. Remember, what we're given to understand from sources within the Central Bureau of Investigation is that there have been unaccounted wealth that they were basically confronted with, to which A. Raghunathan hasn't been really been able to justify as to where this money had basically come in from, and also the very fact that they were basically trying to get more details with regards to the loans that Kingfisher Airlines had basically procured. These were some of the questions that was posed to Raghunathan as well as the others who had basically other executives of Kingfisher Airlines. Remember, these are all former staff of Kingfisher Airlines. Along with the Kingfisher Airlines, we are also given to understand that the IDBI officials, executives who've also been arrested in this particular case.
All right, just a clarification here, Shavan. Do we know if also the former chairman, the then chairman of IDBI, Yogesh Agarwal, has also been arrested?
Well, absolutely right.
Okay.
Tanvi, we are given to understand that he too has been arrested in this particular case.
Okay, and this, of course, Shavan, is related to that loan that was sanctioned by the IDBI to Kingfisher Airlines at that time before the company went bust. And, of course, both the CBI and Shavan, and shed some more light into this, have been investigating the fact of where this money also finally went and if it was indeed siphoned off to other places by Kingfisher.
Well, Tanvi, remember this particular case, which has now been going on for over months, which is being investigated by the Central Bureau of Investigation as well as the Enforcement Directorate. Remember, the questions which were basically raised were about the loans that were basically given to Kingfisher Airlines. As far as Kingfisher Airlines is concerned, they have always maintained that the money essentially was utilized for procurement of airlines and as well as machinery with regards to Kingfisher Airlines. But however, as far as this investigation goes, remember what they're essentially looking is the financial trail. CFO of Kingfisher, A. Raghunathan, who's been summoned time and again by the Enforcement Directorate as well as Central Bureau of Investigation, he has been questioned time and again as to where exactly, how the money was essentially utilized by Kingfisher Airlines. What we are being given to understand from sources within the CBI is the fact that their statements have been quite inconsistent, and that perhaps explains why you're essentially looking at an arrest that has basically been made right now.
All right, Shavan, thanks so much for getting us all of these details. Of course, this is a big development and a much needed crackdown. It is questions have been repeatedly asked of the banking system of the kind of loans that were being sanctioned to companies who then at some point went bust or never returned thousands of crores of taxpayers' money. Was it given away without due diligence being done? That, of course, remains a big question. We will keep a close track of this story.